As a California resident, beaches and sunshine are something that have been a part of my life for as long as I can remember. San Diego especially has always had a reputation for its nice weather and spectacular beaches. The skies were blue, the waves were calm, the water was cool, and of course, nobody was ever concerned if a hurricane was lurking nearby. However, as the years passed by, the California I always knew and loved started to change. Blue skies were suddenly replaced with a murky orange. The waves got harder to surf in every season, which was accompanied by stormier weather. This year, there was actually a hurricane that hit our side of the continent. Before then, hurricanes were only ever something that hit the southern part of the US. So, why are they happening? The short answer is global warming and climate change. On September 9, 2020, people living in the Bay Area woke up to a night-like room and an eerie dark orange sky looming above their heads. This brought fear, understandably, as people all over San Francisco and the Bay Area tweeted that this was the apocalypse. I know I did, personally. This scary phenomenon was brought on by the tremendous amount of smoke from the Pacific Northwest mixing with the city's fog to create a blanket impenetrable by any light except the color orange. Though wildfires themselves aren't uncommon in California, 2020 saw an especially rampant season, with over 500,000 acres on fire. Because of climate change, the amount of damage that the wildfires causes have nearly doubled, and according to Stanford climate scientist Chris Field, about half of the increase in wildfire activity has been a direct result of climate change. Another instance of climate change that I experienced myself was Hurricane Hilary. Tropical Storm Hilary was California's first in 84 years, causing extreme downpour and flooding. The fact that this took place on the West Coast in the middle of August was definitely a cause for concern, especially since 2023 was the hottest year ever recorded in history. Because of how hot 2023 was in general, that also made the later part of 2023 an El Niño weather. El Niño happens when the equator of the Earth is much warmer than usual, which flips the scale in terms of weather. California was especially soggy and stormy that fall and winter, and though I personally like rain, this isn't how it's supposed to be. Without proper conscience, there could be more El Niños in the future, or even irreversible climate damage. It's not surprising the weather is turning out this way. Every time I take a walk by the beach, I notice trash near the shoreline and in the sand, plastic straws, disposed cups, cigarette butts, and more. In May of 2023, sewage spilling from Tijuana affected all of San Diego's southern beach waters, making them too contaminated to swim in. They say you don't know until it happens to you, but I think global warming has definitely started to affect me and my community very noticeably. In fact, we only have to 2030 to make necessary lifestyle changes, or else the effects of climate change will be irreversible. The most significant way to make change is to sign petitions calling for action and contact your local representatives to pass bills regarding this issue. If everyone does their part, we can use our 6 years left to properly change our climate for the better.